You guys are doing okay. I'm back. Sorry guys, really busy Mother's Day weekend. Having to get back on the grind today. And we're going to finish the 1111s today also, so whoever wants to finish that, let me know. And maybe I'll pop on for the internationals later tonight. We'll see how it goes. But we're going to go into a karmic reading. All right. So if you're karmic, you already know it. You're like, yep, I'm in a karmic relationship. This is what's going down. This is what's happening, blah, blah, blah. You know you're a karmic. If you're dating someone that is your karmic soulmate, then you're aware, hey, I'm dating this karmic soulmate and whatever, you know, this is what's going on. And then for some of you guys, the karmic is a third party. It's your ex, or perhaps it's your person's ex, or perhaps it's even the person that your person is with in a third party connection. So it could be either or. Hi, Nezzy, 1111, good to see you. So anyways, I just wanted to break that down just so you guys can figure out what karmic situation best resonates for you. And let's get down with the cards. All right, first one out is the strongest overall energy, and that's the Wheel of Fortune. Major Arcana, this represents change in a nutshell. Big changes, it represents destiny, it's movement. The karmic could be moving on, moving forward. Just movement is happening for the karmic. There's also something to do with the car, because the Wheel of Fortune is usually the wheel behind a car, okay? You know, the wheels. So the karmic may be dealing with something with a vehicle today or tomorrow or sometime in the upcoming near future, but there's something going on with the vehicle if you're looking for a detail. And then we have here the Six of Swords. And this is moving on, getting over it, over someone. The karmic here is like, I'm done. I'm ready to move on. I'm tired of the drama. I'm tired of stormy waters. I'm tired of BS. I just want to get to the other side. Okay. So we definitely have this moving on energy for sure for the karmic. So moving on. It's also followed by a Three of Swords. So heartbreak, drama, cheating, lying, problems in relationships. We also here have the Five of Cups in reverse, which is I'm no longer going to cry over spilled milk. Why should I? It already happened. It's done. It's over. Time to move on. I don't want to cry about it anymore. Followed by the Five of Wands. Conflict, drama, and competition. The karmic is tired of competing. Followed by the Devil card. Anger, obsessions, attachments, third parties, temptations, fixations, addictions. Somebody can't get over something. I know that this person is over it though. Then we have the Queen of Swords. For the overall underall. It's like it hurts, but it doesn't hurt anymore. The karmic used to cry so much about this relationship. It was always on their mind. It was always a problem. And now it's not. I don't think the fighting's over. I think there's still some drama to be had. Five of Wands, Devil, like there's still something in the forefront that needs to be dealt with. Mostly it's codependency. temptation or attachments. Personally, I think it's attachments. The karmic. All right, guys. At least to let me resume. That was ridiculous. Anyways, the karmic has moved on for sure. And the Queen of Swords is, she's looking at it like, yep, this is what I want. And she could be he, you know, it's just a Queen of Swords. But she's looking at it like, yep, time to move on, time to move out. I know this is sad. We're going to be crying. It breaks my heart that you're moving on or moving out. Or it breaks my heart that I'm moving on and moving out. But I know that we can't do this anymore. Something's got to change. 555. 5 because it's the number 15. But it's like things have got to change. Sorry. And you and I both know. Okay, so the karmic is like, we both know it's over. It's time to move on. I also want to add, somebody in Karmicville here maybe trying to like say, oh, we can maybe work it out. Like, you know, let's get over the past. Let's heal from our previous fight, argument, or whatever happened. Let's not cry over spilled milk. Let's not throw this relationship out because of all of this. Could be. And then here comes the drama. The Devil and the Five of Wands, which is, it's not over. It's never over. You either leave now or it's going to continue to happen. And I'm sorry, but that's also what I see. And for a lot of you tarot card readers, you probably see the same thing. All right? It's like, we got to go either way. I mean, we really should. We really should. Okay? We really, really should. Capricorn, Libra, Gemini is here. Yep. Also Pisces. There's a little bit of Leo in here too. Show me what I need to see for the karmic situation. It feels like I'm slowly losing you, fading. So this relationship is just fading away right before their eyes. Little hints, little clues. It's slowly been dwindling out. Show me the Devil. Look at this. You are so tempting, temptress. And that's very much resemblance of the Devil, the red and the black. Capricorn, but it's also, the Devil could be a woman. Both of these images here, the Devil is a female. So it could be. Doesn't have to be, could just be feminine energy. But the Devil is another woman or another man. And let me tell you, the karmic knows, even if they're able to kind of work it out, there's still going to be this freaking person in the midst of all of this. And the other one that comes out is commitment. I know we're meant to be, and I'm committed to our love commitment. Okay, so the karmic is like, listen, I'm committed to this relationship. I'm committed to the marriage, or I'm committed to the relationship, but I also know the Devil here is this other woman. She's not going away. You are committed to this other woman. You want her. You desire her. You fantasize about her. You're addicted to her. You can't stop thinking about her. She won't go away. Five of Wands. Every time you try to leave this temptress, this Devil, she keeps coming back, or you keep coming back to her. Third party energy, Three of Swords. There's the cat walking away, and there's 1, 2. So there's 3 cats. All right. She's crying. He's crying. They're not seeing eye to eye. Their back is turned towards each other, and somebody left the entire situation. So I do feel like the karmic is like, I need to go. Queen of Swords. The smartest thing for me to do is go. There's even wind blowing in front of her, carrying the leaves. This karmic has a birthday in fall. I want to say August, September, or October. Okay, that's when this karmic has a birthday. I feel, okay, it doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm feeling. And anyways, the wind is changing and it's going in this direction of moving on, Wheel of Fortune. So the karmic is like kind of maybe a little bit of tug and war with the Five of Wands, which is I want to go for sure. I'm ready to move on, just be done, clear this. But at the same time, the devil is, I'm committed to you. There's either a marriage bond, like literal marriage papers, you know, like an actual marriage. Or there's, you know, we own a house together, we have children together, we share a business together. Or there's finances binding these people together in some sense. So anyways, yeah. And it's like, I want to go, but I am held back. But at the same time, I know that if I stay, you're still going to be talking to this person. And you're not going to give her up. You're not going to give the devil up. I mean, that's what the devil is. The devil is there's somebody else. You want the truth? The devil is there's somebody else. And that person will not give her up or him up. That person will not go away. Let's clarify one more time the devil energy with my tarot. Clarify the devil energy, broken karmic cycles, and unconditional love in reverse. You've got to break this. The karmic has got to go. That's what it is, breaking karmic cycles. This cycle for the karmic is continuous. It keeps happening. Relationship after relationship, the karmic ends up in a third-party situation. The karmic ends up cheated on, lied to, and played. That is the karmic's contract. And the karmic's got to learn, I need to break it. I can't stay with this person. In order for me to stop my karmas, I'm going to have to leave this relationship. Sumo, no. Let's get an oracle about the karma with the karmic. So the light and the darkness came out, as well as the phoenix rising. Everything's got to die first. Then we'll see what happens. I think the karmic will feel better once the karmic has let go. And the light is guiding the karmic out of the situation, light in the darkness. And, you know, the good is you've learned a lot. So we have clarity. All right, so we clarified the devil. We clarified what's going on with the karmic's karma, which the karma is you already know the truth. This woman is holding out her hand. She represents the truth. She suspends a necklace right before your eyes. No. The light of the pentacle brightens the dark room, showing every crack within the brickwork. What we could not see before is now illuminated. This card cuts through the darkness and helps this person to see very clear. It's a positive sign. It's a snippet of new information that is going to allow better understanding of a situation that has been confusing the karmic. If the karmic has drawn this card, it may be time for them to keep their mind alert. Clarity and understanding could be well within their grasp if they only open their eyes and their ears. They're going to get an answer that they've been looking for. Clarity shines light into darker rooms of existence that are filled with uncertainty. When this card arrives in a reading, know that the situation you asked about will soon become more comprehensible. So the karmic is now learning, like, you know what? I'm learning my karma. It's just becoming more clear. It wasn't clear, but it's becoming clear. You guys, have you ever been in a relationship that you want out of, but you just stay for the kids, for the money? You stay for the commitment. You know, has anyone? Because I've been in that before. But that's really what's going on. Hi, Trudy from Australia. Good to see you. So anyways, that's just the dilemma that this karmic is in. It's like, I know I should go. But again, you know, we've all been there. We've all been in those relationships that are so hard to leave. Why does this feminine want to stay? Let's get a clear answer on that. Why does the feminine want to stay? So what? Yes, give me 1 second. So we have blocked and we have the third party. The karmic wants to stay because the karmic doesn't want the third party to win. She's like, if I walk away, the third party wins. The devil in the karmic's eyes. If I leave the relationship, the other woman wins or the other man. You know? So I don't want to walk away. I want to block that third party from being with this man or this woman. Okay? I want to 10 of swords them. I don't want them to be with this person. Very interesting. Why does the karmic not want them to be together? What is the situation? Why is it so terrible to just let this man or this woman go and just go be with whoever they're bound to over here with some kind of a karmic contract? Why not just let them go? The karmic has to learn to break their karmic cycles and stop being committed to someone that is not faithful. All right. Please, Spirit, show me why. 8 of Swords. Queen of Wands in reverse, which is like a deceitful, sexy temptress, which is what we have over here. The Queen of Wands, this Leo energy, right? The lioness, Lilith, really, is the karmic is like, I'm not going to let Lilith win. Tower, I'm not. I want to block Lilith. I want to block this other woman. 9 of Earth. This other woman, and it could be a man in queen energy, that's fine. But the karmic is like, I want this other person to go away because the other person is wealthy or is abundant with money and finances are good. This other woman or man, you know, has a beautiful garden, a beautiful home. They look good. They're sexy. They're smart. They're business oriented. They're maybe having their own business, you know, but the karmic's like, no, a tower on that. I can't let this other person have them. Period, I guess. And the other card that came out is why? 8 of Swords. She doesn't want them together because something about being trapped, stuck, bound. I have to read more into that. 8 of Swords is a trap of your own making. It's in your own mind. It's being a prisoner of your own thoughts, your worst fears. 8 of Swords, Gemini energy. I'll be there in a second. Feeling trapped by circumstances, not believing in yourself. The illusion of being stuck, but not really being stuck. being held back by your own perceptions. This card says you can always choose freedom. The situation the karmic is thinking about most likely makes the karmic feel trapped. But the truth is that there is always another path, a way to move towards joy. Asking your angels for the gift of self-confidence to leave. Refusing to be stuck in a life that doesn't make you happy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue. When you can free your own self, make a promise to yourself that you will take one small step every day towards a future you desire. Then get going. So it's just fears, illusions, worst case scenarios, crazy thoughts. You know, the karmic's like, I can't let them be together because fill in the blank. The karmic is imagining the worst of the worst. It's all bullshit. The karmic's job is to break the karmic cycle and go. That's just the truth of it. Let's see what Spirit wants to say, then we'll get a Kali Ma. We have mirroring, seeing yourself in another's eyes. Bottom of the deck is transformation. Let it happen. So this is about ice melting, and it's eventually going to turn into water. It's ice, it's another form. It's going to turn as the seasons change. It's inevitable. Trying to block that is stupid. You just need to let it happen naturally. That's what this card's all about. Let it happen. Let it do what it does. There's no way to fast forward this experience, and there's also no way to stop this experience. This experience is just happening and unfolding naturally as destiny will have it. The mirroring, number 19, seeing yourself through another person's eyes, is put yourself in another person's shoes. And so the karmic needs to think of themselves, what if I was that person? Instead of thinking the devil is some evil, greedy, terrible situation, think of it as they have a soul contract just as the karmic did. They're not evil and greedy. They're just stuck in a situation as much as the karmic has been. Right now, the karmic has been set free. They can go at any time, 8 of Swords. The only way they're still here is by their choice to still be here in a 3 of Swords, 5 of Wands relationship. It's painful and it's argumentative and it's dramatic. And all they have to do is decide, Wheel of Fortune, 6 of Swords, to just go. They're free. Nothing is holding them back. If there was a contract, it's done. If there was a lease, somebody got their name off the lease. If there was a marriage, divorce papers have already been signed. You know, if there was a financial hardship that they had to be together, it's already been problem solved. It's like the only reason you're still here is because you want to be a thorn in somebody else's side. Because you're thinking the worst. The worst of this person, the worst of the other individual, and just the worst in the whole scenario. And it's like, put yourself in their shoes. And what is the other people's shoes? Let's maybe just get a little clarity on that. What is the other people's shoes? Okay. What is the devil card with the person the karmic's with and the third party? What's their situation? Because the karmic needs to look at it from their perspective. What is their situation? Their situation is 6 of Wands. Wow, victory, success, overcoming hardships. Finally winning the race, getting the trophy. This is a win, a victory. And the Page of Swords. All right, so their situation is they've learned a lot along this karmic path as well. The Page of Swords is setting your goals, achieving them, working hard at them, learning, okay? Taking action, taking steps, so you can have a victory, Six of Wands. So, you know, the third party's position is, listen, we've been hurting too. Because the Six of Swords, I'm sorry, the Page of Swords is a painful lesson. Nobody likes to learn by the sword. So the third party's like, hey, I got hurt just as much as anybody else here. With her chin up and her head held high, the Page of Swords holds a bow and arrow. She steadies her focus for a distant target. When she releases the arrow, the utmost confidence will fight straight and true. Okay, so in a reading, the Page of Swords cards brings challenges, but it also brings an opportunity to think better, have mental acuity, and know where you stand and what your position is, so you can plan better ahead. It's about gathering information to make a decision. The Archer encourages to try to respond rather than react to a situation, and to do it with honesty and directness, because the truth flies a straight arrow. So the third party's like, we've learned to be honest with each other. I've learned to stand up for myself. I've learned the tough lessons about challenges and responding appropriately and not just reacting with my wild emotions. So I've become more reformed and refined. So, you know, their situation is we had to learn from this trying third party situation. It's very painful for them as well, but at the same time, they're destined to be together. The 6 is the Lover's card energy, major arcana archetype of the card. So there is a beautiful love connection that is bound and determined. It's fate, I guess. And that one says, this is a triumphant moment for the third party and the other person. This is where the third party takes their place in the winner's circle. They're victorious. Their horse holding their head held high. All months of disciplined practice and training have paid off. Her lifelong dream of winning first place has come true. But as much as the blue ribbon and silver trophy mean, the sound of cheering and applause is just as gratifying. She knows she has earned respect and admiration from others. She savors the sweet taste of success. She's a gracious winner. She's not going to brag. She will thank those that helped her get there and congratulate everyone who helped along the way. In a reading, when this victory card emerges, somebody has risen to the top. They've put in all their effort. They've paid their dues and their karma, and they have prevailed. This is this person's day in the sun, and they're enjoying it, knowing they've earned accolades and success. They've accomplished so much. They have a healthy self-esteem. They need not feel selfish about claiming their prize. There's plenty of success to go around. This person may even serve as an inspiration to others, and maybe even speak publicly or be on a podium or some kind of a public place where people look to this third party as someone they respect, someone they listen to. So anyways, the Karmic is having a hard time, 8 of Swords, letting go and letting the third party win. And really, with the Devil card there, it makes more sense. With the Five of Wands, it's like, I don't want to let go. I know I should. I know it's time. I don't want to let go. Because it's the truth. As soon as she lets go, the third party takes the trophy, takes the crown, takes the win. So this is a matter of pride. It's not that the third party is in love with this man or woman and gushing over emotions, because they're not. They've already moved on. Three of Swords, Five of Cups in reverse. They're not crying or hurting over this person anymore. It's just the principle. It is the pride, and it is the fact that you're killing my pride. I have a bitter loss now. Okay, so almost done here. So now we're going to read Kali. Almost done, Matt. Kali, what do you want to say about this? Kali comes to say, hey, you know, you don't want to let go, but it's time, right? That's her job. Kali is the destroyer, and she is the destroyer of karma. And she's a vigilante. She goes out for the people that deserve it. She's just, and she doesn't tolerate BS. So what does Kali want to say about the karmic being stubborn and prideful, not wanting to let go of this man or woman so they can go be with the other person? We have Devi Ma Kali, the birth, the baby. There could be a baby involved, or a baby that the karmic wants, or a baby the karmic resents. Then there's a woman, Kaladahara. So, Empress energy, number 3. She's beautiful. She's really beautiful. The karmic is intimidated also by the looks of this third party. The third party's pretty, maybe beautiful, maybe very handsome, you know, good looking, okay? And to top it off, Empress energy, she's a very good mother, or would be a very good mother, or will be, you know, and she's scared that if she lets this person go, or they're going to go off and have a baby, have a marriage, have a family, have a life, and that bothers the karmic because they wanted a family. Almost done. This one is about sweet relief and comfort. Okay? This one is about not being bound by appearances, opinions, or material limitations. She is both the void and the infinite. Creative potential that arises from it. Do not be afraid of uncertainty, karmic. If you feel scared, 8 of Swords, that you are without resources, take comfort now. And this was the card of comfort. She can bring forth an exquisite blessing and a glorious new beginning. and a manifestation of the sacred expanse from the nothingness. Your soul can rely upon her completely. Cast your fears away, Eight of Swords. Hers is the power of the universe, combined with generosity and grace. For the karmic, when all hope is lost, and a way forward cannot be sensed, Kaladahara arises as a reminder of the endless creativity and resourcefulness of the divine feminine. Her love will always find a way, even if that way does not yet exist. And if there is something that is due to be done, there's another way and a much better way, but you have to believe that that does exist. Connect with her and take rest and peace in connection with her. When nothing appears to be happening the way you want it to happen, there's a sense of fear, but it also requires a willingness to withdraw your faith from appearances that no longer limit your sense of what's real in the physical world. We can practice dropping beneath the limited perception of the five senses. When we intuit at such a level, we gain the ability to recognize the truth beyond appearances, rather than seeing the surface of the earth as barren and becoming desperate. We can joyfully sense that within the depths of that soil, there's seeds gathering life that will soon become lush and bear fruit. There's potential for something beautiful to be manifested. She reminds us that nothing is ever hopeless. No matter how much you believe so, that your life is over, it couldn't be any worse, you're never going to be happy again. There's no way you could ever let them be together. Stuff like that. It's like the worst. And it's like, no, you have to believe in the best. It does not mean that clarity, and we did get clarity right here with the dragon oracles. Kali Kadra bears the crescent moon. The moon in the crescent form shows there is light, but not full clarity. It does not mean that clarity does not exist. It's just that the full light of the sun no longer exists right now. But that is just for a time. And there can only be partial vision or understanding at this time. This is not a concern, because we know that the sun will be back up and there will be clarity when we need it. But the karmic is lacking in skill or capacity to believe in the moment because of the deficit. The karmic senses lack and seeks clarity so she can be at rest, at peace with the decision. But because she doesn't know what's going to happen and her fears are getting the best of her or him, that's when everything's going haywire. When the divine timing is right, the karmic will see the greater picture more clearly. Until then, the karmic's just having a freak out. So this oracle marks the ending of a cycle after the full moon, when things have gone as far as they can go. And that's really what the karmic is learning. Like, this relationship has gone as far as it can go. It's time to end the cycle. And rise again like the phoenix. Trust the process. What is the lesson the karmic has learned? Okay, because the karmic had to have learned something from this. What did the karmic learn? What was the karmic's gift? The gift of the karmic. We're reading the spiritual AF oracles. Bottom of the deck, stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it. Okay? So the karmic has tried to stay here. We see it. Even though 3 swords, 5 of wands, double. It's like, yeah. The karmic lost happiness here a long time ago. Hence the 6 of swords. Moved on. And you can't stick around when the divine is saying, let's go. Get in the cart, let's go. Wheel of Fortune. Time for a change. But yet the karmic 8 of swords, I want to be stuck here. I think I need to be stuck here. I think I'm stuck here. And we're like, no, you're not. 8 of swords, you're telling yourself lies, deception, deceit. You're only stuck because you keep telling yourself you're stuck. You're really not stuck. You're not carrying his last name. You're not carrying his baby. You're not carrying the house in your name. You're not carrying any of that. You're not carrying it. It's done. It's done. You're not carrying a lease anymore with your names on it. It's done. It's over. You're not carrying this person's heart anymore. They're not for you anymore. They haven't been for you in a long time. So it's like, quit trying to stay looking for them to make you happy in the same place you lost your happiness. Quit going back to people, which is this man or woman, places and things that make you unhappy. Why would you stay in a house where you both lived miserably and they move out? Like, why would you even fucking stay there? Get out. Do you want to be reminded of them every day? Are you hoping they'll come back? Get the hell out of here with that. Quit playing yourself. Do you want to keep drinking all the time? Maybe it's going to make you feel better. This time, it won't. Smoking all the time, it's not going to make you feel better. You know, it's like, stop, quit that. Do you drink every time you see that friend, even though you don't want to drink because it makes you sad? Quit seeing that friend. All right, so quit feeling unlovable. Don't go looking for love from that lover that made you feel unlovable. It may not be easy, but it's simple AF. Okay? Quit going back to a man or a woman that chose third party, 5 of wands, temptress, devil card, commitment, somebody else. Quit going back and saying, hey, do you love me? Hey, do you want me? Hey, do you want to marry me? Hey, do you want to stick around? They might say yes. They may say yes to all of that and then still devil card, cheat, fool around, go continue to see that person. So the karmic lesson is, yes, stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it. And the next card is, wow, I just literally said that. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. This is your mantra today. Say it in a New Jersey accent and add emphasis. If bullshit shows up, give it a fuck out of here and send it on its way. This should probably be a silent mantra at work or school or pretty much anywhere in public, but it's still highly effing effective, even when you keep it all to yourself. And this is talking about BS that shows up. So the karmic is learning, okay, BS is showing up. I gotta go. Lindsay, thank you. Lindsay the Dreamer for the $19.99 on Super Chat. Thank you. Oh, may you be blessed tenfold for everything that you gave me. Thank you so much. So anyways, the karmic is learning, I've got to stop trying to be happy with this person. And you know what? If the worst case scenario is your person ends up with a third party over here with them, devil, you know, karma for them, whatever's going on with them, so they get a victory, so they get a 6 of wands, so they get to have each other. So that person gets a crown, a laurel, or a trophy. Guess what? They put in the work to get it. Put yourself in their shoes, mirroring. Here you are living, being with this person, married to them, maybe having kids, whatever, you know, living a whole life. Thank you so much, Lindsay. Here you are having all of this, right, for however long, however many years. You're going home every day after work, eating dinner, spending holidays, being together. Maybe it was miserable for you because this man or woman was cheating on you the whole time. But think of how miserable it was for that person with their little page of swords. All they got was a message for the holiday. All they got was a quick visit. They just got a little something. They got thrown a breadcrumb for years or whatever it is they got. And they hung in there and they conquered themselves and they learned to treat themselves better. And they learned to fight the devil and they learned to, remember what the card said, feel better about themselves, keep pursuing, persevering the good fight to have healthy standards and boundaries so they could be a better person. So as they sat there and got breadcrumbed and changed their aspect of life, so they get a win. So they get this person who's like, hey, I'm coming home to you now. I'm moving in with you. I'm marrying you. I'm being with you. Do you think maybe that's going to be just as happy? Because your worst fears are, what if they treat them right? What if they're the best dad in the world over there? What if they're the best husband in the world over there? What if they're like the best family in the world over there? You're letting your fears get the best of you, number one. You're like imagining a bunch of crap that hasn't even happened yet. And number two, it's none of your business anymore. Because you're done with this man or woman. So even if they do have a happily ever after, or they don't, which is likely, it's not your business as a karmic to keep looking over your shoulder at somebody you're done with, washed your hands of, ended it with. You're over them, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Swords. Don't look back anymore. It's not your business. That's the devil attraction for you to be obsessed with what's going to happen in that third party situation. If I let go and they win, you are caring way more about the control you have over their situation than worried about your own life and what you're going to manifest for you. Because point blank, you can't be here anymore. It's time to go. It's time to have a new beginning. It's time to leave. It's the light that's guiding you. Right now, you're not going to get all your answers. You're not going to have all the clarity. You're not going to know what's going to happen 10 years from now with this couple. You're not, because it's not ready yet. The sun's not out yet. You're in murky waters with the moon here. There's a lack of clarity, and there are things you're not going to have answers to. But there are things you will have answers to, like maybe you're going to hear, you know what, I'm going back to this person. Or I'm going to go live with this person for a while. Or we're seeing each other again. Like you may hear about it. And that's okay. You're going to get some clarity, just not all of it. Maybe your worst fears are going to be confirmed. See, I knew you were seeing her. I knew you were still talking to her or him. You know, as a karmic, you may be like, I knew it all along, that third party. I knew who she was or who he was. And even though you lied and you denied it every time, Queen of Swords, I knew. So maybe you're going to get some clarity. Is that going to make you feel better? Queen of Swords says, no, you're not going to feel better. It's not going to be like, oh, I'm right. I feel so good now. No, it's going to be more like, oh, I'm right. I feel terrible now. I feel really terrible that my intuition was right. That just seals the fate that it's over. Broken karmic cycles, it just seals it. And that is difficult to bear. But it's about moving on, looking forward, manifesting something else, someone else, anything else. But anything different is better than here. Stop trying to be happy here. You're not going to be, but you are going to be happy somewhere else. And maybe this is a sign to move overseas, go to a different state, go to a different city, go on new horizons, meet new people. Like it's just time. And this is going to hurt, 3 swords, but it's time to move on. And this has been painful for a while. And you have felt like you are slowly losing this person anyways. And that is painful. Like, nobody wants to sit there and feel a slow burn. Like, just rip it off, get it over with. I don't want to be tortured over a certain amount of time. So anyways, for the karmic, stop looking around the corner for what's going on with them and worry about you. You're not happy. This is not working out for you. Period. And who cares what's going on over there? If they have a win, so be it. Maybe they earned it. Put yourself in their shoes. Maybe you should be happy for them. Maybe this is karma reversed for you. Maybe you always wished you could make it work with someone that you lost, that you could never get back. Now they get a chance to. They get a chance to rekindle something that they lost. Let them have it. Maybe you're going to go rekindle with somebody else. Or find someone new. It's like, just, let people live and let live. Why are we so worried about controlling the outcome for what's going to happen with other relationships that are not us? Yeah, so the biggest lesson today is quit with the BS. Quit worrying about other people's relationships, even if you're involved, because it's a third party, 3 swords, third party, okay? Even if it hurts, let them do it. It's not your business. It's not your business to worry anymore. And the only reason you're still curious or you're still connected is because you're not letting go. You're free to let go. You don't have to stick around and help this guy with his car or get a ride to work. You don't have to stick around and pay this person's bills. You don't have to stick around and ensure that this person is A-okay. It's not your problem anymore. Move on. Yeah, quit looking back and just move on. It's time. I don't know. That's your message. I hope you're going to have an easier time letting go now after this. There's something new that's being manifested for you here. Let it happen. Something good is coming, but you have to trust it. That's what this card is about. Let this go and trust something good is coming in. All right, guys, I'm going to go, and I'll be right back in like 10 minutes. I'm going to end this reading, and then I'll be back to do the 1111s. The list is closed, so it's just for people that paid the 1111 on my Cash App and my website. But I'll be back in about 10 to 11 minutes, okay? And we'll finish those readings tonight. And maybe I'll do another collective reading with messages for all the zodiacs. Maybe I'll do that at the end, okay? We'll see how I'm feeling. I don't know. But if you want to see more, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon 2 times so you know when I'm live. And I appreciate you for doing that so much. Thank you, thank you. And put in the comments any future videos that you may suggest that you might want me to read for you guys. That would be great. And if you're looking to buy any of my tarot cards, oracle cards, they're all on my website. And if you're looking for a personal or private reading from a tarot reader like me, please go to my website too and schedule that. Okay? I love you, and I'll see you soon. Thank you, markers. Bye, guys. I love you. And remember, like I always say, this is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.